Good evening, friends, fiends, and night owl supremes. Welcome to this cozy emerald spring rainstorm. I'm a bit late. I know. Sit back and relax while I push around so many tiny emerald chips. And guide you through a little story of a great storm beast. I love these little pebbles. They sound so much like rain. So get comfy, cozy, grab a mug of hot tea, or wrap yourself in a seasonally appropriate blanket, summon your familiars, and close your eyes to be swept up in this magical rainstorm. Let me tell you what is whispered of the great storm beast. The one who was said to appear with the spring rains. Maybe you've even heard its howling crystalline roar yourself. It's a tripping, pelting, momentous voice to be sure. Often it blends and bends with the very wind it rides on. Over the eons, many have grown to fear it, falsely believing it to be a harbinger of terrible visions and nightmares made real. But rest assured, that is not always so, and I will tell you why. Anytime a particularly loud gust of wind blows, you can be sure that an emerald gem has been shaken loose of the beast's mighty wings. It falls with haste to the surface of the earth, a mote of emerald possibility, a seed for a dream. Wherever the precious possibilities land, there they have a chance to be whatever the first being who spies them wills them to be. Of course, oftentimes this is not a conscious thought, for often the great beast has just been near and fear is on the brain of those who see. So the first thing one thinks is of some ghastly fiend, which of course then becomes real, adding to the depth of the frightening lore evermore. What of the others? I'm not certain the forest fauna feel the same way as scared humans might. How many wonders and magical delights have we to thank them for bringing to life? You've been tracking the storm beast to its lair. You approach its cavern. Like many of its kind, its hoard is the very thing it is made of. Emeralds upon emeralds in this case. It must replenish itself after each foray into the wilds, for every flap of its great wings looses oh so many precious stones, tumbling to the earth, to become something wonderful or terrible. Dare you take one of its hoard? The great beast is aware you are here. It huffs and stomps and twitches with agitation. Quiet, quiet footsteps. You wait long enough for the beast to settle down into a dream. You walk around the cavern with quiet, quiet footsteps. You rummage through all of the precious gems, quite forgetting that you are in the home of the great being. Your fingers search more and more recklessly but quietly for what only you know. At last you grasp something and hear the earthy heartbeat of the beast in the gem in your hands. Each gem is a piece of the beast. Reeling with this realization, you skip lightly and tiptoe over smaller pebbles in your way, not wanting to be discovered. But then the sleeping beast looks so sweet, if that's the right word for it. Its slow and steady breath, so different from the sounds it makes when it rides on the wind. Now it, with each inhale and exhale, merely nudges emeralds to and fro. Softened and perhaps entranced, you take a seat nearby, ponder the power in your hands, and decide, instead of secreting away this treasure, to share a story with the slumbering spirit and wish something wonderful and new into being, which is where I'll leave you to it. Now off to sleep and dream what you will, or stay a while and enjoy another sound spell or tale. Whichever you choose, I'll speak to you again, and until then, sweet slumber, my friend. Good night.